Parasocial relationships have become more relevant as we see our world becoming increasingly mediated. With more people on social media such as YouTube consuming user-generated content, a viewer is almost certain to fall into some sort of parasocial relationship, with people finding themselves connecting with online figures rather than other people in real life.
Parasocial relationships are not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily bad to have a parasocial relationship or even several parasocial relationships. And in fact, we all do it. Humans are social animals. So I would say that if you're finding, first of all, that you're just forming parasocial relationships, not necessarily anything to worry about. If you are finding yourself getting to the point where it's becoming a little bit obsessive, that is when I think you need to sort of recognize that in yourself.
As parasocial relationships are asymmetrical and one-sided, there is a disconnect between these content creators and their most avid supporters. Even when fans try to interact with them, these content creators only see an avatar and a username. They genuinely do not know who their fans really are.
Look, I have 1 million subscribers, but I don't know 1 million people in the world. I don't even think I know all my Facebook friends. All right, I don't even know all the people I follow on Twitter. How many people are you actually friends with? For me, it's like 20, 25?
Parasocial bonds are the foundation of thriving YouTuber communities where individuals can interact with like-minded people. These communities genuinely give individuals a sense of belonging, meaning, and an opportunity for them to truly connect with other people.
The value YouTube provides in breaking stereotypes, in understanding issues and people the way they are from their perspective, is gold. No medium, no platform does that.
These YouTuber communities can enact change on a societal level, with many YouTubers using these communities as a force of good.
Which is why we, along with hundreds of other creators, are launching Team C's. And for every $1 you guys donate like this, 1 less pound of trash will be in the ocean. And we want to remove 30 million pounds of trash from the ocean.
Which is just so freaking audacious. This only happens if we all work together.
Let's show the world that we want a clean ocean.
YouTubers have the power to influence people's thoughts, behaviors, and actions. YouTubers can inspire change in individuals' lives by inspiring them to better themselves.
The first step to pushing yourself out of your comfort zone is to start really small.
However, the platform of YouTube allows for a new kind of parasocial interaction, something more complex. One where both content creator and the platform itself help foster more dynamic, potentially intense, one-way relationships. YouTube is not going anywhere anytime soon. With YouTube being here to stay, that means these dynamic parasocial relationships are also not going anywhere anytime soon.
If the goal out of parasocial interaction is social interaction, it's probably the wrong way of going about it. I think the main thing is that people accept parasocial relationships for what they are, and they don't expect it to get anything else out of them.
I don't see parasocial relationships going anywhere. Like, they're not going to disappear. What will happen is people will get a little bit more fluid in their understanding of what's going on. They'll become a little bit more critical of the relationships. But we always had, to borrow a bad word like this, there was always suckers. You could always twist somebody out of €5 or €10 or whatever by pretending to be their friend. So that part of humanity won't change just because it's mediated. It's a case of people need to be aware at the outset. Yes, it can be a perfectly benign and useful part of your life, but they're not necessarily their friend. That's how they make their living.
Media literacy is really important. I think I see signs of that happening increasingly. People are not dumb. A lot of people are breaking those old structures that we had in place. And that's where social media is very revolutionary if we know how to use it. We've got the power. It's just that we don't know how to use it.
None of your content creators, your favorite ones, including me, are your friends.
God, you guys, what's your problem? I'm not gonna add you. I'm not gonna write you. Off. We're not friends.
You're a number for me. I'm sorry. I don't love you. I could tweet that I love you, but that's not true.
You love me? That's very nice. You love the idea of me. You don't know me, but that's okay. It's called a parasocial relationship. It goes one way and is ultimately destructive. But please, keep buying all my shit forever.